If you aren't part of a tribe, which we are tribal animals, someone is above us, we'll never exceed them. So whatever status you believe you have is the maximum amount of money you believe you'll make. So when I was living with my parents, up until my dogs died, my parents weren't doing that well financially, so I was never able to do more than them. My dogs died, I felt responsible for taking care of my parents. My status rose above theirs because now I want to take care of them. There was no cap on how much I could make. You have to ask yourself, who can I take care of to where I know I'm going to make more money? Earlier in the seminar, I said, if someone you love the most was going to die and you needed to make an extra $1 million, $50,000, whatever it is for your level, who here would do it? Everybody. Who on Zoom would do it? Let's get, guys, turn on your cameras, raise your hand, let's see. Of course, everyone. And this is the point. It's not that you can't, it's that you don't believe you have a reason. And you don't have a reason because you are selfish. Because you're not high status. In your mind, you're not at the top of the hierarchy. Therefore, you have no one below you to take care of. If you had the responsibility to take care of someone below you, then you would go make more money. But because there are people in your environment that I'm not even talking about me, I'm talking about your close environment, your tribe, your family. People in your close environment that are above you, that take care of you. If you don't really make it, maybe you got a way to fall back on, you got a friend to call, maybe borrow a couple $100 here and there. You go out to dinner, you don't always have to grab the check. All that kind of mentality. That's going to prevent you from making more money, not because of them, but because of you. It's your perception of the dynamic that prevents you from making more. What I encourage everyone to do right now is ask themselves, 0 to 10. 10 being you're responsible for everyone. 0 being not like in this room right now, where would I be at a scale of 0 to 10? 10. I'd be at a 10 because I'm responsible for everyone in the room. So don't make the context of the room, but just say in general, if I think about my life at home, 0 to 10, overall with work, with my family, my friend group, my cousins, where am I 0 to 10? 10 being there's no cap. You can make as much as you want. 0 being you're limited. Where am I? Write it down. Right now, write it down. Don't lie to yourself. Let's get in the habit of telling ourselves the truth. 0 equals you're not making any money.
Is it only finances?
Only finances. Where you believe, not where you believe you're at financially, where you believe you are relative to your environment. Financially. Look, I got friends who are billionaires. I'm still at a 10. There's no cap. I see they're billionaires. I don't have a reason to not make more than them. I could still make more if I wanted to. There's no cap in my head. I'm my own leader. I take care of everyone. I'm responsible. I'm generous. I'm congruent to that. So that's what it means. Yes, that's what a 10 looks like.
I guess I'm kind of confused now with the question. I thought the question was how responsible for financing and taking care of people around us.
Well, that tells you if you're responsible for other people around you, you're going to make more money. Period. The more people you're responsible for, the more money you're going to make. The more money you spend, the more money you're going to make. The more you have to expend, the more you're going to make. Period. The brain will only make what it needs to make. So if you need to make more and there's no cap on it, on how much you're going to expend because you have a big purpose, there's no limit, you're going to have an unlimited amount of motivation and reasons to make money. But if you're below that, you're not going to do it. Look, do I have a reason to make more money when I'm going to go spend $300,000 on a car in like 10 days because it passed the Panama Canal yesterday? See where it's at. You guys will see exactly what I'm going to do. You understand my mindset now. Watch. Here's the car. So this is my Turbo S. It's also a $370,000 Porsche. That's my dad's. I got him a Targa. And that's my Porsche GT3 that's on the way. One of my many cars that's on the way. So it left Germany, came through here, past the Panama Canal. Why are you backwards? What's going on here? Is it like making a U-turn or something? You know? He's pointing the wrong direction. Anyways, look at that progress. It was here yesterday, and it's already... Oh, shit, it's not that much. Okay, well, we're going to pretend like it's close. All right, yeah, it's close. Anyone here not signed up for Breakthrough yet? Why not? You guys should sign up for Breakthrough. I'm not even kidding now. Now, I need that for the Porsche, but also... No BS, but you guys see what I'm saying? I'm also not shy. I actually believe that if you do it, it'll change your life. Like there's no reason for you not to do it, especially if you're in a financial place. We're here to help you. I would recommend doing it. Here's why, and this is just the fact. I could sit here and I could try to sell you. I'm not even trying to sell you. I'm just telling you the facts. If you spend more money, you can ask for more money. I'm glad you're enjoying this video. I'm going on tour and I might be coming to a city near you. Now, the difference between this seminar and all the other seminars I've been doing is that for the first time ever, I'm gonna be dramatically discounting a seminar ticket. Maybe you've wanted to come. Maybe you didn't have the money for a ticket and a plane ride, or you couldn't drive there. Well, for the first time, I'm making this extremely affordable because I want to change your life. Now, the problem is every single venue is going to be very intimate. It's going to be 100 to 200 spots, so they will sell out. Click the link in the description, see what city I'm coming to in your area, and make sure you book your ticket now. I'll see you there. The most you've ever spent at $333 or charging someone, whatever that, was it $330 or $320? $330. Why not $333? What the fuck? Couldn't ask for the extra 3? So you had to average it out. So it wasn't a spiritual thing anymore. Guys, money is the work of the devil. What's the most you ever spent in one day?
Probably like $650.
So the most you'll ever be able to charge is how much? $650. Your relationship with money goes as follows. The more you spend, the more you're willing to ask for. Because it flows. If I'm not willing to spend it, I don't believe I'm going to make it. If I don't believe I'm going to make it, I'm not willing to spend it. And it's the same thing. It's like a river. The more I spend, the more I make. The less I spend, the less I make. Now, another example of this is simple. If you look at her example of $630, let me give you perspective. I, in 2020, bought the first C8 Corvette in California. I bought it for my dad. I paid $30,000 over sticker for it, so it was like $115,000 or something like that. Then, the same day, I went and bought an AMG GT. I already had one. But I bought it for a coach who worked for me. Same day. That same day, I also went and bought an Aston Martin DB11, the V12 version, so not the cheap version. All in one day. From morning to night, I was jumping from dealership to dealership to dealership. Because one, credit hacking. I know that it hasn't reported, so let's maximize the amount of loans I can get to really like fuck with the banks. And two, fuck it. How much do you think I made that week? That was my record week at the time in 2020. No, that's when I made 250K or 280K, something like that. Like that was my record week. Then, think about this. I had a dip. I told you guys in December, that's when I was driving this Aston Martin. I had a dip. So when I had a dip, what do you think I did? I went and got an SL65. Mercedes SL65. And then, what do you think happened? I made more money. So then, I had another dip. What do you think I did? I went and leased a place for $40K a month. Now, how many dips do you think I have? 0. Remember I told you most people are motivated by pain? Well, I'm like, well, if there's always a fire behind me, I'm going to be motivated. Eventually became habit. Now, you don't have to have the fire behind you. But I know to a lot of you, $15,000 is a lot of money, $30,000 a lot of money, $50,000 is a lot of money, $1 million is a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. And if your relationship with money is that this is a lot of money, then you will never make a lot of money. Now, bless you. Now, the reason you think it's a lot of money is because you've been sold a lie. It's a lie. It is too easy to make a lot of money. For example, you're not in Breakthrough. Who else not in Breakthrough? Okay, everyone keep your hand up who's not in Breakthrough. Who that has their hand up right now that's not in Breakthrough has at least $500,000 in their bank account? Okay, 3 of us. Who here has at least $1 million in your bank account? Perfect. So at least one of us. But the majority, I already know your answer is like probably in the 8 figures, correct? Yeah. Yeah, perfect. So it's not that you guys can't go to the next level. Most people in Breakthrough have an average net worth of over $1 million. Most people in it. Now, unfortunately, most of them are working, so they don't show up to live calls. They are watching recordings. I got people in Australia. We got people in Europe. We got people all over the world. There's almost 300 people inside the program. So you can imagine 300 people, all of them are in it. There's a lot of people in that. Now, I can't believe it. You haven't gotten Path to Power yet. Path to Power reprograms your mind over the course of 3 days in the most advanced hypnosis audio in the world. What it does is it gives you unbelievable amounts of confidence. It will allow you to go to that next level mentally and get over all mental hurdles in under 3 days. 15 minutes a day, 3 days, and your life is changed. So click that link in the description right now. Get yourself Path to Power, and I'll see you on the other side. Here's the catch. If you're not willing to invest $15K, it's either because you don't believe in it or you don't think you can afford it. If you don't believe in it, that's fine. If you can't afford it, it's also fine, but both aren't going to change your life. Yes?
I'm a little bit confused because you said the more you spend,
The more you make.
the more you make. Won't that always keep you broke?
No, because you get into the habit. It's about having a relationship with money. Can I have a piece of paper that you're not using? Okay, this is a piece of paper. What's it worth?
Like maybe 10 cents? I don't know.
If I wrote down on this piece of paper the exact time to buy Bitcoin, and I told you exactly how to do it, and I told you exactly where it would go up, when to sell, all of that for the next 10 years, how much is this piece of paper worth? How much is it worth? Millions or billions of dollars, correct? Yeah. Okay, so only thing that changed this piece of paper was what? No, the meaning, the feeling around it. The feeling associated to what? Think about the blueprint. No, blueprint. Think blueprint. What creates value? What creates value? The outcome, the results. The result of having this paper at the beginning was worthless. The result of having it with everything from Bitcoin makes it valuable. It's not that the paper has value, it's that what the result of having the paper gives us. The reason someone isn't willing to pay you is because they don't see the result properly, so you didn't do a good job explaining it. That's one. Two, they also don't believe it. If I said this is it, you might be like, yeah, I don't believe him. There's no way he can know where Bitcoin's going to be at. And then you won't be interested. So those are the two reasons people don't buy. Because they don't see the value, the result, and two, they don't believe in it. Now, if you don't believe in it, what does that tell me? Well, maybe I'm a scammer in terms of Bitcoin, right? Maybe I'm full of shit. Who could tell the future?
You're not okay with the consequences.
No, yeah, exactly. One, you're not willing to, you're not focused on the positive side, you're focused on the negative. Now, if I know this is it, I'll be like, okay, prove it to me. Give me one trade. If you're accurate, I'll pay for it. Right? There's a way to figure it out. But what does that one trade look like in your business? That's sample. How do you present yourself? Think about it. Like, if you come to a barber shop, how do I know that they make good haircuts? I see someone else has a nice haircut. Like, some people go into barbershops like, I want a one all around and just leave the top. Give me a bowl cut. And then the barber does it, and then how does it make your fucking business look like shit? Like, that's what he gave the guy. I ain't fucking going there. I'm not going there. Can you imagine? But what represents you? Now imagine this is money. Can I have it back?
No.
Give it back.
But you just gave it to me. You just gave me money.
Yeah, so you see his relationship with money? Is he willing to let go of it?
You
Give
still
it.
want it?
Yes, give it back, give it back, give it back.
What are you gonna give me in return?
I'm just trying to prove a point. I'll give it
All
back.
right.
So he's not willing to give it back, right? Is he in breakthrough? No. Why? He's not willing to spend it. If I gave him a Ferrari for 15K, would he buy it right now? Yeah. You would say it, but no, you wouldn't. You'd buy it. Yes.
I have this pattern where I'll make 10, 20, 30K, spend it, and then dive to zero and like not make it back for a while.
But that's because you change your pattern when you make it. You stop making money. That's not because you don't make money. It's because you made what you did to get 30K is not what you did when you started spending it. Just because I spent money today doesn't mean I'm going to go make more. Not going to go make more. So I'm going to go buy my Porsche. I'm not going to go make more money. That's not how it works. Buy a Porsche and I'm going to double down and use it to make even more money. Most people get lazy. They get complacent.
What fuels you to do that?
The fact that I just think it's easy to make money and it's fun. Like, it's fun. Here, you're in breakthrough, right?
Yeah.
Who's not in breakthrough again? Hands high? Okay. Now, keep your hands up. I want to ask a question. Who's not in breakthrough because they don't believe they'll get a result? You're not going to hurt my feelings. Keep your hands up if that's you. Nice and high. Okay, now who's not in breakthrough because it's expensive right now? Raise your hand. Okay, so the 2 reasons people aren't in it are because they can't afford it or they don't believe in it. Everyone else, was there anyone I missed? What was your reason?
I just haven't signed up yet.
Oh, but you want to do it?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, yes.
Time.
Huh?
Time.
She said time. You don't even value your fucking time. You don't even do group Pilates classes. Jesus Christ. She's like, the time investment. What a bullshit excuse. I don't even believe you. You don't even believe you. That's why you're laughing your ass off. Guys, this is a super valuable lesson on sales. In everything. Everything is sales. What am I trying to prove to you? If I cannot let this go, I cannot bring more. If I'm holding this with one hand and I ask for money with this hand, how am I supposed to hold that money with this in my hand? Let it go. I cannot replace what's being filled. If my focus is being consumed with what I'm going to keep, I'm not spending it on what I'm going to make. Why would you go make more if you're not willing to spend it? I am getting extremely busy, but I still want to make time for you. If you want to change your life and you've wanted to speak to me or someone from my team to see how we can help you out because you're not sure yet, you're just getting familiar with what I have to offer, go ahead and click that link in the description right now and we will take care of you, help you go to that next level. So book a call with me or someone from my team, do it right now, and I will see you on the other side.